Whether we're waking you up or putting you to sleep, this is the Generic Live Show.
Thanks for joining us here on the Generic Live Show for a Sunday. Hour 2 of the program. Thanks for joining us. It's Dale Campbell here with you. We're doing it for Geek.io, whether you're listening to us live or on your hard drive, live at twitch.tv/Geek.io show, or on your hard drive on where? On where? That's not a thing anyone says ever. On where? On where? Ta-da! on, I did it again. I was about to say on where. On your hard drive where good podcasts are sold. On where? That's a type of clothing, right? Onwear? That's a onwear. Or is that a thing that people say when they fight each other? Onwear. That's not a thing anyone says ever. Alright. Thanks for joining us here on the Generic Live Show for a Sunday. Dale Campbell here with you. It's that time of year again, folks. We're coming up to Thanksgiving. A holiday I don't celebrate here in Australia because, well, that's a thing. But Americans love Thanksgiving. It's a time of year where you get together and you eat lots of turkey, as far as I'm aware. But the day after Thanksgiving, actually, not necessarily just the day after Thanksgiving these days. It's kind of just like a thing that's like extended now. So the day after Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving falls on a Thursday, the day after is Black Friday, and then you've got the weekend of sales, and then you've got Cyber Monday, which I believe is like electronic stores kind of like run their sales, like Steam and all those type of people run their sales afterwards on Cyber Monday. So there you go. But Black Friday is where we focus our show. So we've got a guide here according to Cleveland.com of what to buy and skip this Black Friday season. It's the most wonderful time of year for shoppers. It's not the most wonderful time of the year because that's Christmas. But for shoppers, it's the most wonderful time of the year. People buy things on Black Friday for Christmas. Grey Thursday is a thing too, according to Techie Gamer in the chat. I would believe that, because that, you know, people open... Okay, sidebar. I always thought it was a thing that everyone was closed on Thanksgiving, like, all day. But I recently discovered that people are opening on Thanksgiving? Grey Thursday. Wait, that's Thanksgiving. No, stop everything. Stop everything. Why is that a thing? I thought Thanksgiving was the Thursday. It can't be called Thanksgiving and Grey Thursday. That's not a thing. Alright. Anyway, moving on. I can talk all day about that. With huge sales and steep savings at nearly every retailer, Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, has long been touted as one of the best times of the year for buying just about anything. It won't be all discounts and deals during the 2007 post-Turkey Day shopping bonanza, which that's now the new name for it. It's now no longer Black Friday. It's now called the post-Turkey Day shopping bonanza, which I wanted to be called that. So here's what we kind of gotta hot or not. So buy Apple products. Traditionally, major retail stores such as Best Buy, Target, and Walmart discount Apple products each year on Black Friday. And the previous generation models usually see dramatic discounts. And with this iPhone the iPhone X out, that will heavily discount heavily discount the previous models also further. Target devoted an entire page of its 2016 Black Friday ad to Apple. All iPod models were 20% off. These are kind of not specific deals. It's kind of more broad. We've got, another thing coming up where I think we've got Best Buy and Target deals. Number 2, skip toys. Toys are one of the seasonal purchase staples, but you might want to think twice about checking them off your list on Black Friday. Historically, it's been the best way to closer to Christmas to purchase dolls, action figures, and playsets. You can run the risk of certain items selling out, but you may want to find bigger savings on what's left. Last year, the final days before Christmas, select toys were on sale for as much as 50% off. There you go. Buy gaming system bundles. Black Friday is for gamers just as it is for shoppers. Well, gamers are shoppers too. What? What? Okay. This year, look for savings on video games and video game systems at retailers such as Best Buy, Walmart, and GameStop. You'll find great offers on gaming bundles. Traditionally, these include game console plus a combination of games and accessories. Last year, video game retailer GameStop took $50 off both Gears of War, Xbox One S, Blue, 500 gig bundle, and we expect gaming bundles to be on sale for $249 again this year. So there you go. Sidebar, I was reading an article and it just missed the cut for the show. I don't know if I can find it for the post show, but Nintendo was allegedly slated to up their production line for the Nintendo Switch for this holiday season because they don't want to have happen what they did with all of their other, I don't know if it was Nintendo that released, oh god, I'm going to look like an idiot live on the internet, go me, but they didn't want the same problem that was happening with the classic NES and the Super NES bundles, gaming consoles, were selling out too quickly, so they're basically upping their production line, and I was reading an article about how that was kind of a big deal and how some of those upping the supply chains may cause disruptions to the quality of the product. So there you go. Skip Christmas decorations. You've likely seen the blowout of post-Christmas clearance sales every year on December 26th. Boxing Day sales! Woo! Let me hear you say yeah. As you made your way through the store to return that gift, you've missed the mark. That's when Christmas decorations, wrapping paper, tinsels, and other seasonal trimmings reach super low prices. I don't know what that voice was. For obvious reasons. If you can't wait till after Christmas, hold off for a little while. Surely you'll see plenty of deals on artificial trees, rolls of wrapping paper on Black Friday. But people also slash prices closer to December 25th to try and take time off. Last year, many big box retailers took 50% off a selection of ornaments and decorations right before the big day. I actually, that's a good idea, and we do that at my work too, because we're like, well, we don't want to be stuck with all this stock, so let's just move it. So buy electronics, TVs, tablets, and smartphones. Electronics deals on Black Friday's electronic deals are a Black Friday staple. In 2016, Walmart offered an impressive $125 deal on that. Best Buy discounted the Amazon Fire up to $30. But there you go. Electronics and gadgets. Skip bedding. Huh? You've got that entertainment center covered, but you should hesitate before stocking up on supplies to refresh the look of your bedroom this Black Friday. The lowest prices on bedding are known to appear in January, what's called of white sales. Oh god. Why is it now? We've got Black Friday, we've got White Friday. Actually, it'll probably be White Wednesday. I'm just looking at the stream. That, yeah, sweat. Go me. Now we got White Wednesday is probably what it's called. White Wednesday. White Wednesday. Buy video games, CDs, and DVDs. If you're in need for some affordable stocking stuffers, look no further than a video game, CD, DVD, Blu-ray department. At most retailers this Black Friday, you'll find films and gaming titles deeply discounted from their original prices. There you go. Skip outdoor essentials. You won't need to see too many grill or patio furniture sets plastered on the front pages of Black Friday ads this year. That's because, not surprisingly, outdoor products and patio furniture are deeply discounted for immediately after the summer ends. If you pick up that product close to this summer, wait until Labor Day sales roll around next year. Can't wait until then. Also a viable option is the Spring Black Friday sale. What? There's 2 Black Fridays? I can't keep up with this anymore. This used to be a simple, here's a list. And now it's just like, well, I'm learning so much of White Wednesday and now Black Friday, second Black Friday. Or unless, no, it's not spring. It's spring here, so it wouldn't be spring over. That's weird. Buy home appliances. No secret here, Black Friday is known for its huge savings on washers, refrigerators, dryers, and major kitchen appliances. So there you go. Skip winter clothing. Huh? Fall and winter clothing generally isn't the best value on Black Friday. Jeans, for instance, see big sales in October. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. So retailers frequently offers a big clearance sales on jackets when winter gives way to spring. There you go. Buy travel deals. There you go. Whether it's hotel rooms, ski lift tickets, or airfare, expect bargains to travel this Black Friday and Cyber Monday, which is the 27th of November. Check deals from online sites and major airlines alike. In the past, most of these promotions were available for a very limited time. You're likely to book during that window and travel during an allotted period. I almost said pyramid. But I don't know if this is just an Australian thing, but airlines offer this kind of like quote-unquote happy hour deal because like between the hours of 3 and it's not an hour, it's like a happy 2 hours, but somewhere between like 3 and 5 p.m. daily almost, airlines offer like heavily discounted flights, but you have to like, it's oddly specific, so it's like fly to this place that no one goes to between these 3 sets of dates that never exist, but sometimes you can pick up a good deal on those. And Black Friday is also another one of those where it's kind of like, here's a big thing. And Christmas, after Christmas, I find travel deals are also all the rage. Skip mail-in rebates. Huh? If you want to avoid the hassle-related Black Friday shopping, resist deals that require a mail-in rebate. Unless you're disciplined enough to fill out the form and want to receive a rebate, you'll end up paying more than you intended. That's right, because pay $500 and get $100 back. You'll pay I don't know how that works. And you'll show to a high price at the register before you even get some money back. Always read the fine print. Some kitchen appliances, electronics, and other popular items may require you to fill out a mail-in rebate to achieve the advertised price. There you go. Buy up on online doorbusters. Doorbusters. Finally, the ultimate combination of convenience and savings for spring online doorbusters this year. Plenty of big box retailers will be bringing their doorbusters online this Thanksgiving and Black Friday. There you go. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Plenty of... Oh, I just read that. There's good news for shoppers, but you'll have to take some precautions when shopping on your phone or laptop by making sure you're not on public Wi-Fi as well, because you've got credit card information and all that sorts of stuff. And, you know, if you are on public Wi-Fi, you need to be secure. ProXPN, Geek20 at checkout. Hey, as we continue here on the Jake Live Show, you know what? We'll save that. We might save that Forbes article for the after show. There you go. The post show. Where the action's at. We might read that list in the post show. So stick around. As we continue here on the Jake Live Show for a Sunday. My run sheet has crashed. Oh, that's right. This could be fun. This might be a two-parter. Twitter. Well, you know, I was talking about this earlier about how all of the sexual assault claims have been coming out against your favorite celebrities. Twitter has decided to do something awesome by sharing stories of good celebrities. There are good celebrities? What? As we continue here on the Generic Live Show for a Sunday, it's Dale Campbell here with you. We're doing it for Geek.io. Thanks for joining us. It's 11:20.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is JD from How It Stacks, here to talk to you about ProXPN. It is a private VPN, which basically means it is going to mask your IP address, protecting your data. So if you're out on the interwebs doing things you might not need to be doing, or if you're banking online overseas, it will help mask your data and keep it completely private. And you can do this for only $6.25 a month regularly, or you can use Geek20 for 20% off. So it's a pretty stellar deal, guys. And I'm just going to be honest, with all of the stuff that we've had going on, it's a good idea to invest in something like ProXPN.com. So I am JD, and I approve this message.
Generic Live Show is sponsored by Tweaked Audio. With 7 styles and 7 colors, there are mic'd and non-mic'd options available. Designed to sound great with music and talk, and engineered for durability. All options come with a lifetime guarantee and a noise-reducing design. Compatible with all of your devices, even those weird Windows phones. We have an exciting offer just for you. If you use our coupon code GEEK at checkout, you'll receive a third off your order plus free worldwide shipping. Head on over to tweakedaudio.com to check out the range. And when you're ready to order, use coupon code GEEK, that's G-E-E-K, GEEK, at checkout for a third off and free worldwide shipping. We thank Tweaked Audio for their support.
This podcast is proudly sponsored by Amazon. Amazon has all of your needs for all occasions. Amazon stocks a large range of pretty much everything. Everything from automotive to baby to computers, payment cards, groceries, health and personal care, and everything for Amazon Kindles, ebooks, movies and television, magazines, office products, and stuff for your patio, lawn, and garden. Hey, they even sell sports goods. If you're into sports ball. If you're ready to check out the range at Amazon.com, use geek-io.net/Amazon to help out the Geek.io Podcast Network. We get a little bit of a kickback through our affiliate link there. That's geek-io.net/Amazon. Amazon. Everything for every occasion. Everything for every occasion may not be the official slogan for Amazon. Some products not available in all areas.
Contact the show at any time. genericliveshow@gmail.com. This is the Generic Live Show.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us here on the Generic Live Show for a Sunday. That's where I needed to cough. So there you go. That's what happens when I come from a break. My voice is a little off today. I don't know what it is. I might get sick. Oh, joy. Thanks for joining me. Actually, you know what it is? I haven't fully recovered from Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that happened over the weekend. Geek-io.net/Extra Life. I haven't fully recovered from that. It was 24 hours of gaming for Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. This show, we did a quiz show, and that's available up everywhere where you would get good podcasts. I still stand by my Futurama question. You can stop emailing me. I know that question was phrased weird. No one got the question right, so I don't have to redact any points. So that's also the main thing. But I am very cautious of how I phrase questions. Thanks for joining us here on the Jerk Live Show for a Sunday. Well, you know, Twitter is a place. You can follow me on Twitter at the Dale Campbell, TheDaleCampbell, the Dale Campbell, and there has been a lot of sexual misconduct allegations coming out of late. We haven't really talked about any of this show because that's not a thing I want to be associated with my show. So Twitter shares some good stories from good celebrities, some good-hearted celebrities. So this comes from Twitter user Backowen, who started to prompt social media users to fave their favorite stories. Bakun says, if anyone wants nice allegations of celebrities, would be great too. Does a famous actor good Christmas presents? Does lady comedian always smoke people out? Oh. So here's some good hearty celebrity news for you on the Generic Live Show. Generic Live Show always putting a twist on current events. So here's some good celebrities for you. Chris Martin of Coldplay visits children's hospitals in every country he goes on tour with his band to. He spends hours talking to children, singing them songs, giving them presents, cheering them up. He's never spoken about it, and we know from all of his social media pictures with patients. So that's good on Chris Martin for doing that. There you go. Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman let me stay with them when my mum was in hospital for cancer surgery. Oh, that's at Mara Wilson. The first one came from 42 Don't Ever Let Go. This next one, at Captain_Tiny. Tom Hiddleston ran into me in the street once and spilt my coffee. He apologizes so many times the words started to sound weird and he bought me another coffee. Oh, Tom, look what you made me do, Hiddleston. That guy. Which, by the way, the jury's still out on whether that song's about him, right? Is that's a thing? All right. That came from Captain_Tiny. This one comes from Nascertain's girl. Keanu Reeves certainly takes pay cuts so his wages can be used to pay the crews on his movies bonuses. Oh. Peter Dinklage stopped riding his scooter because he saw my dog was scared of it. He came up and said, "Oh, these are the worst, aren't they?" Petted her. Weird. It's a weird. His tweets were written weird. And then walked his scooter the next few blocks before he got back on. Oh, see, celebrities doing good things. Bono once saved my friend from being beaten by her ex-husband, a much larger guy. Whoa, that's heavy. Oh boy, that is. Hey, how heavy can we go on the Generic Live Show? There you go. This next one, I was an extra in a movie with Michael Keaton. He played Frisbee with us, took pictures, and signed my friend's Batman DVD. Oh, see? Good celebrities are good. See? Oh. Lou Diamond Phillips stuck up for me against a really rude customer at a coffee cart I used to work at. Oh, there you go. Oh. What else do we have here? We have I was crying quietly to myself after my not reading that. There we go. Here's a lighter one. I worked at a famous toy store for a while. I really read that as Toy Story. Met a lot there, many stressed, but David Schwarzenegger gave me extra to Toys for Tots after Sandy. I hadn't realised it was him and was much focused on the stressed out toddler. Oh, see, there you go. Oh. When the stunt horses in Lord of the Rings were auctioned off, Vigo went to bought the White House Orman, rode it to the stunt rider who filmed the chases in Nazgul because she had fallen in love with that horse and couldn't afford to buy it. Oh, here you go. There you go. So good Good celebrities. I feel like I'm going to get emails for this because it's like, oh, you should be doing with that. One last one. The Rock stopped a junket cold to play action figures for 5 to 10 minutes with Alan, who was 4 at the time and was totally starstruck. He let Alan take the Rock G.I. Joe figure with him. Alan still talks about this frequently. That is adorable. Oh, there is making kids' lives. Oh, there you go. See, good celebrities. These are good deeds. I don't know why I'm laughing. I just find it funny that I'm taking a twist on all of this. These are good deeds, and celebrities do good things. I'm not making light of that situation. I'm just saying, I'm shifting the attention. I suppose that's what I'm doing. Good celebrities. I'm just saying it over and over again. As we continue here on the Generic Live Show for a Sunday, well, Pokemon Go isn't dead, you guys. It's still happening. And it's happening in many forms. We'll tell you the newest addition to the Pokemon Go spin-off series? Question mark? Could you call it a franchise if they're all spin-offs and rip-offs of each other? I don't know. As we continue here on the Generic Live Show for a Sunday, it's Dale Campbell here. As always, it's a pleasure to be here. We're doing it for Geek.io, whether you're listening to us live or on your hard drive, twitch.tv/Geek.io show, or where good podcasts are sold. GLS, it's 11:32.
Generic Live Show is sponsored by ProXPN. ProXPN is an uber-secure VPN that believes you should be able to use the internet how you want to, by encrypting all traffic that goes through it. It keeps all of your data private and your IP is completely hidden, so your location is secure. Keeps you safe from stupid Cable 6 strike rules and more. With everything going on, ProXPN is a good investment and is very affordable, and won't break the bank. Keep your traffic safe. Go to proxpn.com and use GEEK20, that's GEEK, number 0, GEEK20, for 20% off the already really low price, starting at $6.25 a month. We thank ProXPN for their support of the Generic Live Show.
This podcast is proudly sponsored by Amazon. Amazon has all of your needs for all occasions. Amazon stocks a large range of pretty much everything. Everything from automotive to baby to computers, payment cards, groceries, health and personal care, and everything for Amazon Kindles, ebooks, movies and television, magazines, office products, and stuff for your patio, lawn, and garden. Hey, they even sell sports goods. If you're into sports ball. If you're ready to check out the range at Amazon.com, use geek-io.net/Amazon to help out the Geek.io podcast network. We get a little bit of a kickback through our affiliate link there. That's geek-io.net/Amazon. Amazon. Everything for every occasion. Everything for every occasion may not be the official slogan for Amazon. Some products not available in all areas.
Hold on tight. This is the Generic Live Show.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us here on the Generic Live Show for a Sunday. It's Dale Campbell here with you. That dropped though. That dropped though. Thanks for joining us here on the Generic Live Show for a Sunday. It's Dale Campbell here with you. We're doing it for Geek.io. Thanks for joining us live on Twitch or on your podcast feeds. Or on YouTube. There you go. It's a pleasure to have me in your ear holes. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, hey! Pokemon Go is still alive and well because there are still spin-offs happening for it. Are they? Okay. Alright. Serious question time. Are they spin-offs or are they legitimate? Are they legitimate thing? Are they kind of? Are they spin-offs or are they separate games in the style of? Is it like karaoke? Pokemon Go karaoke. There you go. and new Harry Potter game, it comes to consoles as well. So there you go. Whatever that's meant to mean. There is a hidden world that lies beneath the surface, filled with magical creatures that only some people can see. Oh my god, is this Where Hairy Beasts Are Formed video game? What's that movie called? Where Hairy Beasts Are Formed. Oh, hang on. Let's see if we can do this. Add. Let's see where. I'm making this where hairy beasts are formed. There you go. That's what we're doing now. Let's see if that worked. Yay! We got a new quote. Where hairy beasts are formed. That's now a thing. Alright. That's now a thing. Alright. Where hairy beasts are formed. What is that called? That's bothering me. Oh my god, I can't get it. I'm gonna have to move on. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Oh boy, that took a that took a hot minute. All right. Did I just describe the Wizarding World of Harry Potter or Pokemon Go? The answer is no to both of that, but also. Soon the answer may be both, because Pokemon Go developer Nintac announced a partnership with Warner Brothers to bring a Harry Potter augmented reality game to bring Harry Potter to an augmented reality phone game as well. Oh god, here we go. Where Hairy Beasts Are Formed. That's the name of my new movie. Details about the new game are practically non-existent. All we know is players will learn spells. Players will learn spells, explore the real-world neighborhoods and cities to discover and fight legendary beasts, and team up with other players to take down powerful enemies. Unquote. And that is where, quote-unquote, mysterious artifacts to find as well. There is no release date, but there is a promise that we'll learn more about the game next year. There you go. The stream is delayed. I think the stream is delayed about 30 seconds to a minute, and it's literally just got me going, hairy beasts and where to find them. Anyway, fun fact. Dedicated fans of Nintac's first AR game, Ingress, often called non-players muggles, a Harry Potter term that references people that do not possess magical powers. Wizards and Ingress players alike would like to try to avoid drawing their suspicion. Weird. That's a weird sentence to just throw in the middle of this this sentence, sure. Not surprisingly, owners of the Harry Potter license would like a piece of the Pokemon Go action, because why wouldn't you? It's the Pokemon Go is still successful, right? Owners of the Harry Potter license won't pay want a piece of that. And not only does the concept make sense, but it's largely widely profitable. While Pokemon Go is often considered a fad, and it's way bigger than you might think. Neotech is not only making one new Harry Potter game the way, Warner Brothers has formed a new studio, Portkey Games, to bring their licensed titles to game consoles as well. With Portkey Games, we are thrilled to answer fans' requests for more games inspired by J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World, said David Haddad, president of that video game company that president of Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, said in our statement, quote, "We are working with talented creators to build games that focus on player-generated stories which will live alongside the magical universe created by J.K. Rowling." That game company again is Portkey Games. Okay. Pause. I thought that was already a thing. I thought that I thought Warner Brothers already had a game studio. Unless, oh no, they did the distribution for the video games, right? Because I swear I've played some movie tie-ins with Warner Brothers before. Unless it's just me. Unless that's just me remembering things wrong. The game will be called Wizards Unite. Pokemon Go. There you go. It's a thing, I guess. I don't play Pokemon Go anymore. I wanna get back into it. I wanna get back into it. A, because I need to exercise more. Two, I had fun while I was playing it. I think I just leveled up and it was repetitive for me. So I might start again and it'll be a lot more competition, I guess. I don't know. Meanwhile, switching gears completely, Court has this is going to be the largest media merger in Australian history. CBS has been granted a $41 million takeover of the 10 network. It can proceed with court approving the transfers of all shares in the free-to-air television broadcaster to the American company CBS. Here's more.
Administration and give it a great future. So, it could be damages, but I'm sure that we'll get it settled and it'll be fine. Well, I think, we've cancelled the onerous contracts. We had upfronts last night, which was a fantastic night with a few thousand people there. And Channel 10 now has a big brother. CBS is a $27 billion company, so it should be great.
I don't think there's going to be a lot of big changes. It just gives us certainty. And, an owner like CBS is the most successful television network in the US. They've got a huge amount of experience that they can, that we can tap into. So I think it just gives us certainty and a confidence to go about what we've been doing. I think what 10 has done is always we talk about ourselves being, younger, brighter, louder than our competitors, and being different. And being deliberately different. So I think that's not going to change. 10's DNA won't change despite the ownership changes.
Oh, let's not play that bumper. Hey! That was... I don't know who that first person was because it doesn't say. Administrator Mark Corder was the first person talking, and the second person talking there was a CEO of 10, whose name is not listed here. Phil Anderson.
I don't think there's going to be a lot of big changes.
Phil Anderson. Phil Anderson. Paul Anderson. Paul or Phil. The new game is Paul or Phil. So, a hearing into New South Wales Supreme Court concluded last Thursday following days of delays due to 3 minor shareholders opposing the transfer. Heading down this decision, the New York... can't talk. It's the end of the show when. Handing down his decision to New South Wales Supreme Court on Friday, Justice Ashley Beck said there was, quote, no prejudice or unfair prejudice arising, unquote, from transfer from 10 shares to CBS. Richard McHugh, representing 10 Administrator Corder Mentha, said the shares would not be transferred before 5 p.m. on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, which will allow the shareholders time to decide whether or not to seek an interjection. Justice Black, if you have a surname Black, you're going to be a Supreme Court justice, right? That's a thing. Two of whom were present in court on Friday, intended of seeking any form of interjection. They would give Kortemantra 4 hours notice before Tuesday's deadline to prepare an argument to be heard before court. He said he did not want to think about... take 3. He said he did not think that it would happen, but if an appeal was lodged, it was expected to be settled by Wednesday. Quote, "We want to take Channel 10 out of administration, give it the bright future, so there could be damages, but I'm sure we will get it settled and it'll be fine." The CBS takeover trumped the competing offer from billionaire 10 shareholders Lachlan Murdoch and Bruce Gordon, almost unadmittedly backed 10's creators, including broadcasting's employees, at a meeting in September. The deal awaits to proceed the approval from the Australian Securities and Investments Commission. Wow, that is huge. Like, CBS buying little old 10 network. I don't think the 10 network, whilst it is a smaller free-to-air network here in Australia, I think having it bought for $41 million, you know a network's in administration when the price tag for an entire network of digital channels is at $41 million, which is no small for an average person like you or me. That is no small hunk of change, but for a television network, for a national television network, you kind of have to go, it's a little small. Also, I reckon CBS is more of a parent company, more so than wanting creative control over the actual network itself, because I think like Paul or Phil Anderson, that's his new name now, Paul or Phil Anderson said, it kind of ties into their image, and I think he will remain CEO of Channel 10, I believe, if what I was reading before the show seems, because they're less, again, more of a parent looking over a child that is like drawing on a whiteboard. They're not doing anything wrong, but they need to still be supervised. I don't know where did that even come from? So I think, yeah, and 10 again does have this bright network, and 10 does pride itself on light entertainment. Yeah, that's why you always see a couple of Channel 10 shows in the light entertainment category, because whilst yes they do reality whilst they do produce reality television like The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, the upcoming new one called Bachelor the Third, Problems in Paradise, Bachelors in Paradise, that's what it's actually called. Problems in Paradise, it's my new dating show coming soon. Problems in Paradise, whilst they do shows like that, and I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, they're very light in nature. So, and they also have like 1 million chat shows. So there you go. They have 1 million chat shows. 1 million talk shows on Channel 10. Alright. And that's huge. Like, that is the largest acquisition of a television network in Australia. So I might be laughing and poking fun at it, but it is huge. So there you go. As we continue here on the Generic Live Show for a Sunday, well, last week we had how coffee can add to your mortgage. Now we're going to tell you how sleeping in impacts your parenting. Fred, but also, not in the way you might think, how sleeping in might stop you entirely from being a dad. Specifically a dad. Sorry, ladies. This is about the dads. Mums, you're fine. Dads, you're in a bit of trouble. As we continue here on the Generic Live Show for a Sunday, it's 11:50.
This Geeko Podcast Network is proudly sponsored by Think Geek. Think Geek is the biggest online retailer of all things geeky. That's right, everything geeky. And they stock the biggest brands in geekiness like Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, Minecraft, Legend of Zelda, Marvel, Game of Thrones, DC Comic, and Geek Labs. And they sell a whole bunch of things like collectibles, electronics and gadgets, t-shirts and apparel, gifts. They sell it all over at Think Geek. And they have free shipping on orders over $75 or a flat $6.95 US standard shipping to all places in the US. So when you're ready to check out the range over at Think Geek, the online geek superstore, just use our link to go over to Think Geek over at geek-io.net/thinkgeek. That gives us a little bit of a kickback on what you buy. Don't worry, we're not stealing your shoe size or asking you for a blood sample. It's okay. We're only getting a kickback from what you buy. We don't actually see what you buy from Think Geek. Join in, geek out, Think Geek. We thank Think Geek for their support of the Geek.io Podcast
This Geek.io
Network.
Podcast Network program is sponsored by Audible. They're the leaders in digital audiobooks on the internet. Choose from over 100,000 titles across all types of literature, including fiction, non-fiction, and periodicals. Try audible.com now and get your first 30 days of Audible Listener Gold membership plan for free. That's right, free, which includes one audiobook credit per month. After your 30-day trial, your membership will renew for just $14.95 per month, so you can continue to receive your audiobook credit per month, plus members-only discounts on all audio purchases. If audiobooks aren't quite your thing, well, that's okay. Audible also have a variety of radio and TV programs and audio versions of magazines and newspapers. There's something for everyone. Check out geek-io.net/audible for all of the details. And we thank Audible for their support of the Geek.io Podcast Network.
Hello, dear listener. Here at Geek.io, we're always happy to give some support to the little person. So today I'd like to let you know about a small internet startup called Amazon.com. Go to geek-io.net/Amazon to check out their large catalogues of books and magazines. I believe they may have some other items for sale too, records and videotapes perhaps. Using geek-io.net/Amazon lets them know you discovered them through us, and I'll throw a few pennies our way. Thank you.
Are part of a balanced breakfast and proud members of the Geek.io Podcast Network. This is the Generic Live Show.
Thanks for joining us here on the Generic Live Show for a Sunday. It's Dale Campbell here with you, and unfortunately, we're heading into the final segment of the show. What a quick show! That seemed to have flown by. That was 2 hours. I don't understand. Why has that been so long? Thanks for joining us here on the Generic Live Show for a Sunday. It's a pleasure to be here, as per always. It's Dale Campbell here with you, and we got a bizarre one to end on this week. I like these headlines that make you go, headlines that make you go, what? This is one of my favorite things. So, Last week we had the. I was about to say yesterday. Oh boy. Last week we had the how sleeping in might stop you becoming a. Oh God. Nope. Stop. Nope. Rewind. Oh, I set myself up to hit this for 6, and then I stumbled over the. Both start with how. All of these headlines that make me think go how. Move on. How sleeping in might stop you becoming a dad. There are many factors that may influence fertility in women, from her age to the presence of certain medical conditions. For men, it's the quality and quantity of their sperm that is important. Now, and well, hey, okay, first of all, welcome to Making Babies 101. A man and a mummy and daddy love each other very much. Welcome to Childbirth 101. Now, new research published in the Journal of Sleep Research. That's a real journal, folks. You can find it at. You can find it. It's yeah, not sponsored. In October of this year, has found how long a man sleeps may impact his sperm. Listen up, gentlemen. Listen up. The study analyzed sperm samples from almost 800 men. Men who either... Oh, it also looked at men who slept little, which is considered 6.5 hours or less. Weird. Too much, which is considered more than 9 hours. I disagree. And for the right amount of time, which is around 7 to 7.5 hours per night, which is the recommended sleeping for men. They found men who didn't sleep enough had 30% lower integrity of DNA in their bits. What? I'm trying to get this PG, but I can't really do it because this is delved into a sperm talk. Compared to those who slept 7 to 7.5 hours per night, men who slept more than 9 hours reduced their suitability for more than 40%. Co-author of this study said that the research tied in with previous findings, which found that sleeping too little or too much decreased both the volume and the count. The count. The volume and the count. Zockstart1 says that in a recent scientific study conducted by Harvard University, it was established that 100% of homosexuals are gay. For me, the shocking revelation was that it completely changed my mindset about homosexuals. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm not reading that out loud. That's... Actually, is that actually a Harvard University study? Because I really want to read that if that's the case. I'm sure it is. I'm positive it is. 100% of people? 100% of homosexuals? In fact, okay. I really want that to be real. If men either sleep too little or too much... Oh, I read that already. Alright, so, while the study associated with sleep and sperm, hashtag, wrong way of hashtagging, he says the main reason why men sleep for different lengths of time may also be important to the actual numbers of hours they snoozed. What? Reason why? Huh? Okay. If you have an illness, for example, that can affect how much you sleep. Oh, okay, that's fair. And then that's the flow-on effect. If you have a defect that sleeps, yeah, alright, that's fair. And also relieving yourself also helps. Apparently, I don't know. According to this study, that's okay. Well, now we're digging a hole for ourselves. While a men's supplement containing zinc may also be a benefit, by the way. Just enjoy that zinc. Enjoy that zinc. You put it on your face when you go out to the sun. Apparently, no, that's not. It's the vitamin or the mineral. Is zinc a mineral or a vitamin? Okay. If a man is otherwise healthy and doesn't simply likes an occasional sleep in, it's not too late. Get in there, gentlemen who like that. Enjoy that for what it is. Oh, why is? I don't understand why that was showing up. Alright. My video is being weird. Alright, thanks. On that revelating note, thanks everyone for joining us here on the Generic Live Show. It's been a pleasure as always. I've been Dale Campbell. GenericLiveShow@gmail.com. GenericLiveShow@gmail.com. Feedback, comments are always appreciated. Indeed. Thanks so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. I've been Dale Campbell. I will continue to be Dale Campbell until things change. See you next week. Thanks for joining us. It's 12:01.
This has been a Geek.io Media Network production. Copyright 2017.